Have you ever noticed that every appearance in life has a special meaning, sometimes beyond our normal understanding? We often think of cats as just pets, but they may not be just that. There's a reason why God or the universe placed a mysterious creature like a cat in your world. Have you ever looked deep into a cat's eyes, where silence meets undisclosed secrets? Why do cats, a creature with a strange combination of gentleness and authority, bond with us in such a special way? Do they carry messages from other dimensions, or are they mirrors that reflect the soul? Let's decode the profound and mysterious meaning of this presence together. It's not just a story about an animal, but also a journey to better understand yourself. The cat's soul is the door connecting dimensions. Cats are not simply animals that we keep for companionship. Many ancient cultures, from Egypt to Japan, considered cats to be creatures with special spiritual powers. You can feel this when looking at the way cats observe the world, with eyes that seem to penetrate reality. But have you ever thought that, in that silence, cats are sensing and interacting with dimensions that we cannot see? Many people believe that cats possess the ability to connect to frequencies that human senses cannot reach. When cats stop and stare intently at a corner of the room that you think is empty, what makes them so focused? Are these signs of an invisible presence? Cats can sense subtle vibrations from spirits or entities beyond our normal understanding. The presence of cats in your life can be a reminder that the universe does not just exist in one dimension of reality, but is filled with layers of meaning waiting to be discovered. It is interesting to note that cats often seek out people who are experiencing upheaval in their mind or soul. They appear not to speak to you with words, but to awaken forgotten parts of you. When a cat lies on your chest and starts making purring sounds, do you feel a strange vibration in your heart? This sound, on a scientific level, is said to have healing effects. But on a deeper level, it could be your cat's way of regulating your internal energy, creating a balance you didn't realize you needed. In many cultures, cats are considered guardians of the soul. We often hear about cats chasing away evil spirits or negative energy. But have you ever thought that every time a cat appears unexpectedly in your life, it could be a signal that you are entering a period where your energy needs to be protected? They come not only to reassure but also to guard. This is not just superstition, but a reminder from the universe that you are never alone in your spiritual journey. Try to remember those moments when your cat stared at you as if searching for your soul. It's not about judgment, it's about connection. Through those deep eyes, you can feel that the cat understands things that you have never said. Have you ever wondered why cats always seem to know when you need comfort, even if you don't say anything? Perhaps they not only recognize your sadness, but also understand the fluctuations within you that you are not yet aware of on your own. These creatures don't just live in the physical world we see. They exist as a juncture, a bridge between our reality and the worlds we are only beginning to touch. When you feel the presence of a cat, try to think beyond what the naked eye sees. Cats not only live here, in this moment, but also move between realities, between invisible energy flows that we sometimes only perceive through intuition. Cats also carry subtle lessons that the universe wants to convey to us. Through their independence, do you realize the lesson of freedom in the soul, through the selective way they love? Do you realize that real love is not about possession, but about sincere, non-coercive connection? Every action, from the gentle leap to the silent gaze, can carry within it a message for you, if you are willing to listen. So when a cat comes into your life, it's not a coincidence. They come not just to be your companions, but to remind you of deeper things. It is a call from the universe, inviting you to embark on a journey to explore the dimensions within yourself. Are you ready to see cats as more than just creatures, but as a gateway to secrets you never realized? The cat's heart is a symbol of healing and energy balance. Have you ever wondered why the presence of cats brings a strange feeling of peace? More than simply living creatures, cats also represent a subtle source of energy, capable of rebalancing what has been disturbed in the human soul. A cat's heart, in some ways, is like a compass that guides us back to our inherent state of balance. When a cat leans against you, the purring sound it makes is more than just a pleasant sound. According to science, this sound has a frequency between 25 and 150 Hz, a frequency that has been shown to promote tissue healing and reduce stress. But on a spiritual level, this lullaby is more than that. It is the whisper of the universe, a primordial rhythm that connects you to the energies deep within. You can feel that this vibration not only soothes the body, but also regulates the mind, leading you away from daily worries towards peace. Cats seem to appear in moments when you need balance the most. They are energy-sensitive beings who can instantly recognize when you are losing your inner stability. There are times when you feel confused, not for any obvious reason, but because your energy has been stretched by the unspoken pressures of life. And that's when the cat appeared. They don't speak, don't ask, just lie quietly next to you. But their presence acts as a catalyst, making you gradually feel stability again. A cat's actions are never meaningless. When they touch you, when they lie on your lap, that's how they share their energy. Have you realized that cats often choose the spots on your body where you feel the most tension, places where emotions and energy get stuck? Cats will place themselves on it, as if they are absorbing negativity and replacing it with harmony. This is not a coincidence. That is a cat's instinct, an instinct that stems from their close connection to the flow of energy in the universe. Additionally, cats' independence teaches us an important lesson about freedom of mind and soul. They love you, but never depend. They connect with you, but never let themselves be drawn into dependence. This delivers a subtle yet powerful message: love and companionship do not mean losing yourself. Through cats, we learn to live in harmony with the world around us while still maintaining our own balance and freedom. Many people realize that, when cats come into their lives, they begin to feel changes in the way they face life. Cats don't speak in words, but their actions are living lessons. When you see them completely relaxed, worry-free, unencumbered, you feel as if they are teaching you that sometimes, letting things flow naturally is the right thing to do. The cat's relaxation is like a mirror, inviting you to let go of your burdens and find yourself. People who bond with cats often find that they have healing powers, not only mentally but also physically. Have you ever experienced a painful feeling in your body, and then realized that when your cat lies next to you, that feeling gradually disappears? This is not a coincidence. Cats' energy frequencies, combined with their subtle focus and observation, create an energy field that is calming and restorative. They are like invisible guardians, silently helping you overcome trauma without asking for anything. Have you ever thought that your cat's presence is a reminder that you don't have to handle it all alone? Even though they don't speak, in their silence is the message that you can trust in the guidance of the universe. You are not alone. The presence of cats is proof that, even in the darkest moments, there are small sources of light that come from the simplest things in life, bringing hope and peace. Cats are not only creatures of the present, but also carry with them lessons from the past and guidance towards the future. Their hearts, which beat in sync with the universe, bring healing not only to you but also to the soul seeking harmony. They don't ask you to change, but through their presence, you will gradually realize that everything you need to feel whole is already within you. Cats and lessons in stillness, whispers of the universe. In silence, have you realized that cats are masters of stillness? In our world, where everything happens at breakneck speed, cats are present as a reminder that there is a hidden power in silence and slowness. Not the stillness of doing nothing, but the stillness of being, where each moment is deeply felt. Through cats, you will gradually understand that silence is not only a state but also the language of the universe. Observe a cat as it sits quietly, its eyes seeming to peer into something far away. This is not indifference, but ultimate focus on what is present. Cats teach us that, in silence, we can see things that are imperceptible when our minds are distracted by outside noises. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you took a moment each day to sit in silence, like cats do? Not only does it help you listen to yourself, but it also opens the door to the subtle energy levels of the universe. The cat's stillness is not just an action, but also a lesson. In the natural world, we often see cats spending long periods of time observing before acting. This demonstrates wisdom. Immediate action is not always required. Sometimes, pausing and waiting is the best way to gain clearer understanding. What does this lesson mean for us in modern life? We often get caught up in whirlwinds of nonstop action. But cats remind us that real power lies in the ability to control and consider before making decisions. Cats also have the ability to sense invisible energies, and this is often demonstrated through their unusual stillness. They not only perceive what is happening on the surface but also sense deeper energy flows. When a cat sits still, staring into space, it is not unconsciousness. They may be interacting with a reality we cannot see. Through this action, cats tell us that silence can be the door to knowledge that reason can never reach. Sometimes, in the quietest moments of life, you will realize the deepest truth. The answers you seek are not always in the words, but in the silence between them. Cats seem to understand this. They don't try to master things, don't try to control, but just be consciously present in the present moment. This is a valuable lesson that we can learn. Have you ever let the silence in your mind speak? Think about how cats handle the unexpected in life. When faced with something new, they don't panic, nor are they in a hurry. Instead, they stand back, watch and wait. This is not passivity, but an expression of wisdom. Cats show us that sometimes, doing nothing is the most powerful action. That stillness allows us to see more clearly, hear more clearly, and feel more clearly what is really going on around us. People who bond with cats often find that they have the ability to help people find inner stillness. When you sit next to a cat curled up in peace, it feels like time slows down. Their breathing, the gentleness of each movement, bring an indescribable feeling of relaxation. This is not only a psychological effect, but also an energetic connection between you and them. Through cats, you learn how to adjust your rhythm of life to better align with the natural flow of the universe. the cat's stillness also carries within it a profound meaning of acceptance. They do not resist what happens in life, do not judge, do not complain. They are simply received with equanimity and balance. This teaches us that sometimes, accepting reality as it is can free us from unnecessary burdens. Do you realize that in the silence of your soul, you will find the strength to face every challenge? Through cats, you will learn that stillness is not emptiness, but fullness. That's when you can feel connected to yourself, to the universe, and to things beyond normal understanding. Cats are not only companions, but also silent guides, helping you discover peace in silence. And when you understand this lesson, you will realize that stillness is not just a state, but an invisible force that guides you in life. A cat's eyes, a mirror that penetrates your soul. Cat's eyes always carry a strange attraction, as if they are looking deeply into something far beyond reality. Have you ever felt that when your cat looks at you, it is not just a normal observation but a wordless dialogue between your soul and theirs? That gaze, in absolute silence and stillness, is like a mirror reflecting the deepest parts of your soul where secrets, emotions, and secret desires reside. Cats don't look at you the way humans look at each other. They do not judge, do not impose expectations, but simply are present. When they look at you, you feel like they see you more clearly than you see yourself. That look can evoke questions in you that you have never thought of before. What makes you feel incomplete? What are you carrying around in your heart that it's time to release? This is not just a look, but a deep connection, a reminder that you need to stop and face yourself. Many people believe that cats' eyes have the ability to see through dimensions. When cats stare intently into a corner that you think is completely empty, they may be seeing energy flows or realities that we cannot perceive. But when they turn to look at you, it has a different meaning. They are an invitation for you to explore within, as if they are leading you through a door to enter the deepest layers of yourself. Cat eyes are also a lesson about confrontation. They don't shy away, they don't hide, they look straight at you, no matter what's going on. This teaches you that, to understand yourself, you need to learn how to face yourself. The emotions that you often avoid, the memories that you try to forget, are all present in those eyes. It's a reminder that you can't run away forever. Self-understanding begins with acceptance. And cats, through their eyes, seem to be encouraging you to do just that. In the cat's eyes, you can also see magical calmness. Not because they don't encounter difficulties, but because they accept everything as part of the natural flow. This suggests a profound truth: peace does not come from avoiding difficulties, but from accepting them completely. Cats do not resist what happens, but choose to immerse themselves in the flow. Through their eyes, you will learn to look at life's challenges with an open mind. Furthermore, cat eyes also carry something very ancient, as if they are telling you stories from the most ancient times of the universe. Have you ever felt that when you look into those eyes, you not only see a living being, but also memories, experiences, and knowledge that transcend space and time? This is not imagination, but connection. Cats, through their eyes, help you realize that you are also part of an eternal cosmic flow where everything is interconnected. Cat owners often realize that their gaze can change depending on the mood of the person across from them. This is not just ordinary sensitivity, but deep empathy at the soul level. When you are sad, your cat will look at you with reassuring eyes. When you are happy, their eyes will shine in harmony. This is not only comforting, but also a reminder that you are never truly alone. In life, there are always connections, no matter how small, that are silently accompanying you. In the cat's eyes, you will also see absolute freedom. They are not bound by rules or limits that humans set for themselves. This freedom lies not only in actions, but also in the way they see the world. This teaches you that true freedom does not come from the outside, but from the way you perceive and face things. Through the eyes of a cat, you learn how to let go of unnecessary attachments and free your soul. Ultimately, the cat's gaze is a gift, a reminder from the universe that everything you need to understand yourself and the world is right inside you. You don't need to search outside. You don't need to go far to find the answer. That gaze, quiet and deep, is the mirror for you to see yourself. And when you understand this message, you will realize that cats are not only companions, but also teachers, silent guides on the journey to discover your soul. Sincerely thank you all for taking your valuable time to watch today's video. Your support and love are a great source of motivation for us to continue sharing meaningful values about spirituality and life. Wishing you always peace, happiness, and full of positive energy. Wishing all the best to you and your family. See you in the next videos.